Welcome back to another Maya Top Gear. Today I've got two more honorable mention guns that are kind of grouped into one for fairly obviously reasons. It is the Good Touch and the Bad Touch, the Moxxi SMGs that you can tip Moxxi for. These are good for a couple of reasons. They typically are just standard SMGs, but the 70% critical hit and the lifesteal are what makes them honorable mention. Now, the Good Touch you can always tip for and get as many as you want. The Bad Touch, sadly, once you get it, you can only get it once per character unless you do like split screen shenanigans or something, which kind of sucks. The Bitch has a 75% critical hit damage, but the Bitch is a lot better than these. You get better fire rate, better accuracy, better damage, better critical hit boost, I think better magazine size, pretty much better all over. So, these things don't quite have that bitch power, but they are potent enough, especially with that critical hit boost. Maliwan isn't as good as hitting crits, but you saw me doing it with the Hellfire video. Hopefully you watched those. On the Hellfire video, I used a Maliwan stock just to kind of show that you don't need a doll stock. On these, I have Hyperion stocks, once again, to kind of show you don't necessarily need a doll stock on everything. I kind of get sick of that, like, I need a doll stock on everything, and I think it makes people's lives hell farming for shit. So, kind of trying to show some different variations there. So, I guess I'll get to it. So you can see there, melted in pretty good. You hit crits, and enemies die fast. Like I said before, this is if you are using the B shield, which a lot of people do, it's good with the B shield because of that critical hit boost that gets amplified. Where is your hit? That movement sucks. You can see there, the dots actually do some work on him. There we go. Alright. Yes, I did it. Alright, I'm getting better at killing that guy without spawning all of them. Preliminary scorn. Didn't do much with a chain reaction there, but he died pretty fast anyways, and that's what critical hit boosts do. Especially since Mind's Eye is boosting that critical hit bonus. And I do only have 1 point in it, so I'm only getting another 30% from that. But with a Rack and Reaper, actually Reaper is off for most of that. So you see those first hits, especially with that big Reaper bonus, are so huge when you crit. And the dots are kind of keeping them weak and slow, especially with all the scorn around.
Please stop. That was interesting.
And of course, the lifesteal is helpful. Now, if you're just using this as a lifesteal gun, I think it's one of the worst options. Now, not saying that's a bad option, I'm just saying it's probably one of the lesser. I think, like, obviously outside of the Ruby Grog, which are the king of the lifesteals, guns like the Slow Hand, the Kitten, the Hail, all depending on how good you are with the Hail, are all a little bit better if you're just using these for kind of lifesteal and survival, but they're still really good. Well, they're better than the Cherami. The Cherami fucking blows. Fuck that gun. And once again, Oni's a dick and Phase Locks his back. These guys annoy me because I've been blown up by them so many times by not being careful. Probably be better off just scorning him. So that just took a little bit longer because I couldn't get a good access to him, but that's okay. Didn't actually use all that much ammo either, so you can see that these guns are pretty potent. It's really that critical hit boost. People forget about the Moxxi critical hit bonus a lot. Pretty much all the Moxxi guns have it. I think outside the slow hand, and you have to retest the kitten. The kitten it's so hard to reliably hit crits with the kitten that you sometimes forget it. But I, for some reason, remember kind of looking at that one time, and it
That is lovely.
maybe just lost the type C penalty. I'm not sure. I don't recall off the top of my head. But the Cherami's got a critical hit bonus, the good touch, the bad touch, the hail, the ruby, the grog, the crit, the... What am I missing? There's a lot of Moxxi guns in this game. Oh, the creamer doesn't, but it's a rocket launcher, so that would be stupid. And who knows, maybe the slow hand on the crit have one, it's just you can't crit with them, so you can't see it. That was a bad score, and I don't think I got the second barrel. I'm gonna wait for these flames to go away so I don't get a dot. I didn't wait long enough. Alright, spawn this guy. Got knocked back by a grenade. Interesting.
Please
Oh,
stop.
there we go, an ironclad.
Pretty cool.
You see, he died fast. Oh, chain reaction did well on that one. Unless I crit him or something. So yeah, even ironclads, it kills pretty quick.
Calm down.
Gonna kind of run forward to spawn these guys. And just kind of, that's a bit of spray and pray, but sometimes that's okay. And I'm doing really good on ammo with this thing. Which hopefully has shown you guys what I wanted to demonstrate with the stocks.
Enough.
And once again, these guys are all just melting. And
Enough. That must have hurt.
he melts as well. You know, I'm not even going to go back for ammo there. Doing so good, I'll just open a few of these on the way there. And yeah, I'm hoping this has demonstrated just how good these guns are. Now, there's that caveat that you really do have to hit the crits with them, and they are not as good as hitting the crits as the bitches. It's harder to do that, but it's not that bad. No, some people just really suck at it, and I think that's one of the things that kind of brings it down to honorable mention. Oh shit.
Stay one.
Life tap and life steal. I forgot I had a Moxxi gun on me.
Unexpected.
Now, one of these things, because it is Maliwan, it's not the greatest at hip firing and hitting crits, so you notice I am pretty much always ADSing when I use it, and that got me in trouble once or twice, getting blindsided, losing FOV doing that. But you just kind of got to be aware. You can see here, it's not that accurate. I saw him hit me, but I just didn't care. Where's the ironclad? Now, in that case, an ironclad on me, I'm not going to ADS.
Shut up.
But the thing is, Maliwan, and the dots it puts out alone between this and life tab are enough to kind of keep me healthy, which is really cool. Where is that enemy? Alright, that guy's being a dickhead. Again, almost did the no slag killing him there. And when someone is slagged, they die fast. So I'm not even going to bother with all the ammo there.
Stop struggling.
Ah, that was bad on me. So that was a little bit of just poor, I guess, poor placement on me with where's his head? This guy's got that weird head movement, but he died. I didn't do the best job shooting him to kind of show it there, but was a little bit weaker on them. But the other bosses it took down fast. I think that was mainly my shooting, and that was bad execution on that kind of phase lock while they're grouped up there. But it still handled them well. I still have plenty of ammo left over, and I ignored most of the ammo boxes, which shows the ammo efficiency of this gun, which is part of the point of these. It's part of the, I guess, equation of all of it. So they're easy guns to keep getting, and that goes into it a little bit. Well, not the bad touch, but the good touch. Especially, you can get it at any time, and you just tip Moxxi, you get a gun. Money doesn't hold a lot of value in this game because there's not a lot to spend your cash on, other than ammo. And if you just pick up guns and sell them, you have plenty of cash sitting around. So, you know, the slot machines don't really result in that much good stuff. You rarely find great stuff in vendors. So, while leveling up especially, these guns are incredibly great, because they're very good, efficient guns as long as you can hit crits, and they're easy to get, and they also help your survival, so it's really just a win-win with these. You don't have to be too picky on parts. You know, stock doesn't matter too much. There's not really a bad SMG stock, because Jacobs doesn't make SMGs. You know, bandit stocks do absolutely nothing. TDR stocks aren't great, but it's really fine, most stocks. So I wouldn't even pay attention to that when you're going for them. The grip is kind of sticky. You really want Maliwan, but like a lot of these other ones, either damage, mag size, or fire rate will all be really good for DPS with these. And you can't really go wrong with any three of those prefixes. So it's a bit flexible to get, easy to farm, easy to get, and a very helpful gun. It might not be like the end game gun you want, but Borderlands is more than just the end game, and it still works at end game. I mean, as you saw in this video, it works just fine. You know, you won't be raiding with this gun, and even if you're using a lifesteal gun while raiding, either you're going to be using the grog, or sometimes I like the kitten for the sustained healing. Maybe I should do a video on that sometime. But especially on like Terra and Hyperius and Slim Jim mode and some of that stuff. Sustained healing from something like the kitten where you can keep hitting them and heal through stuff really helps. These kind of can do that, but they don't have the damage output of the kitten unless you hit crits. And sometimes if the raid boss is going crazy like that, you can't reliably hit those. So that is the good touch and the bad touch. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you later. Bye.